Well, hello friends and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here because today we are packing the car to go to Disney World. If you've been around here for any amount of time this summer, then you've probably heard me mention at least once or twice that we've been saving up our pennies, and this is our family vacation for the year. The girls really both jumped on the train that they wanted to go to Disney instead of have a birthday party this year, so we gave in, and I just cannot wait to see the magic through their eyes. They are almost 5 and just turned 3, so I think this will be a really sweet age to experience this together as a family. In total, it's about an 8-hour drive with no stops, so I am anticipating maybe 10. Hopefully we can make it in 10 hours. We're hoping to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning. As long as we're able to do that, we should make it to Atlanta by 6, hopefully beating the morning rush hour, and then get onto the south part of the state before it gets too late in the day. We will be gone from Monday to Friday, so only a 4-night, 5-day trip, and every single minute pretty much is accounted for already. We are going to be so tired when we come back, but I know that this is going to be tons of fun. With that being said, I tried to be very strategic and have a whole lot of plans about what we were packing as well. So in this video, I'm hoping to share some packing tips, some budget-friendly essentials, some organization hacks, then just some real life, honestly. That's most likely what's going to be happening here. So I'm kind of going to be taking you through the car from front to back as I pack it and showing you some little things along the way that I think will be really helpful, some things that we've done before that are tried and true, as well as some things that I have seen and I'm going to try to implement on this trip that I'm really excited about. Okay, so starting with the front seat, I try to keep this so very simple, especially because I will be starting out at least the first leg of the trip driving for multiple reasons. My husband is working today, so he won't get off until midnight. And then, like I said, we're trying to leave very early morning. So hopefully by me driving the first leg, I'm a morning person anyways, he can get a little bit of rest. And then if I need to switch off, then, you know, he of course will. But I like driving. I get car sick easily. It's something that's happened as I've gotten older, which who knew? But I just honestly like driving. So in the front, I try to keep it very minimal. Each of us will probably have like a refillable water bottle in the cup holders, and then our phones. And I don't even have like a phone holder. Maybe I should, but I don't. And then I will keep my go bag, my grab bag, my absolute necessity with me all the time bag up in the front as well. But it's very small. It's like a crossbody, just like so. So super simple, super convenient until you're trying to get it off. I could unhook it, but I'm not going to. So let me just show you what I have in here so that you better understand why I have this. The essentials, right? So the kids' Tonys for their Tony box, their little Tony figures. I have those because those are not cheap, so I hold on to those. And then I keep a single diaper, wipes, sunscreen. In this front pocket, I have a little set of bracelets where on one side it's green and it says, what does it say? It says it's all okay with a smiley face. And then if you can tell on the inside, they can flip it and it says it's not okay with a frowny face. So I'm hoping, because they're small and it's going to be long days, tiring circumstances, I'm hoping that maybe that'll help them to communicate if they are just maxed out and can't find the words to say that. We'll be able to flip the bracelet and everybody will kind of just know like they're not at 100% right now. We might all need those bracelets, to be honest. And then in the very front pocket, I have some Band-Aids because, especially for Disney, but all the time really, you just don't ever know when you're gonna need a Band-Aid. So that's what's in there, and then my phone and my keys will fit in there as well, and that will be all that's in the front. Okay, so let's be honest, the back seat is the part of the car where you are either going to make it or break it. Got some little car seat cup holder trays, which are lifesavers. They saved so many crumbs that would have ultimately ended up in either the floor or the car seats. And then a small trash can to hook around the console. Those things alone, huge wins. And then in the girls' basket that I keep between the seats, I just took a couple of coloring books, some sensory books that kind of doubled as like fidget toys plus books, their Tony box, their Leap Pad Academy, what do you call this? Leapfrog? Leap Pad? I don't know. The educational tablets. I kept it really simple because we had so many things planned for our trip that we were not going to have a ton of downtime where we needed a lot of toys or activities. And then I got some neck pillows, and then I got some little shower caddies that suction to the windows, and I hung those for their markers to be better stored so that they would not end up scattered all over the place. We're actually leaving these up like all the time now. It's really nice. For snacks, I just take some things that I know will be good travel foods. Graham crackers. We treated ourselves with some peanut butter fudge cookies, Pop-Tarts, multiple kinds, family size box of Cheez-Its, mostly because I love this. A huge whole ton of fruit snacks. Aldi is always the place to go for snacks. Some little pre-made mini muffins, Pringles. I found these unicorn marshmallow twists at Dollar Tree and thought that the girls would like that. Annie didn't like the way that they tasted, but it's fine. And then some Just Add Milk blueberries for when we get there. Our resort that we're staying at has a kitchen in our condo, and then there's also some mixed nuts. And then I also have some bananas that I will most likely wait until tomorrow morning and bring out with the cooler. They won't like go in the cooler, but it's so humid out here. I don't know if you can see the perspiration on me right now, but it is so humid and warm. I don't want them to turn mushy overnight. So that will be brought out in the morning with the cooler, and then the cooler will just go right over there in Annie's floorboard. So all of our food will be really easy access right here. We can grab it for the girls or for us or whatever. I'm really glad that they have little legs. So clearly I'm not an artist, but there's our little family on a heart, and it'll just go on each of the different locations, and they can kind of have a visual for our travel. Alright, and then the back is everything else. But with that being said, I'm trying really hard to keep it concise and not a ton of excess. Nicholas and I share a large duffel bag, weekend bag for our clothing and like toiletry type stuff. His shower bag will most likely go in a backpack that he carries like his Bible and any books that he's reading, his phone charger, that kind of stuff in. I will most likely take my camera bag and not a backpack. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure that out because we need to take our laptop. He's doing an online course for work that he needs to work on while we're there, and then I'll have editing and stuff to do while we're there, and there's just a lot of things that we can do on the go, which is great. But anyways, trying to figure out how to transport all of our technology and like expensive equipment, and then each of the girls have a bag. So, and then I also have one bag full of miscellaneous essentials, so diapers, swim diapers, like we have cooling fans, these guys. Let me find the, you can adjust. It's upside down. It doesn't work as good. It's upside down. These are gonna be so nice. But they just have like fans that blow air out, and you can adjust the power. There's like 3 different adjustment settings, so that's really nice. We will definitely need those in the park. My mom ended up getting all of us one for in preparation for the trip. And then we also have like the girls' tablet chargers, Sony box chargers, my nail glue, you know, extremely important things. But yeah, let's go ahead, and I do have a few more snacks back here that, you know, are just big and bulky. So like variety bag of individual chip bags, and then small containers of apple juice. I got 18. I think that might get us to Orlando. I'm kind of joking, but our girls drink a lot of juice. So we do half water, half juice, but that's probably going to not last the whole trip is basically what I'm thinking. So also travel potty. I'll have all of this in my Amazon storefront. I'll probably create like a collage or an idea board or something with all of this because these things are important and lifesavers. So this little potty, it collapses and it comes with small bags that go inside of it. Super handy, and especially like when you're potty training and you don't know exactly when the child really has to go, but you want to give them every opportunity to go. Very helpful. So we still use that for our oldest, who's now potty trained. We just like find a very private area, or, you know, if we have room in the car, we will close the hatchback. Anyways, that's maybe more information than I should share, but, and then, yeah. So let's just go ahead and throw all this in the back, and then I have something fun to finish us off with. And then we'll just, in the morning, the only things that we will have left are the cooler, Nicholas's toiletry bag, my toiletry bag, the girls' like snuggle pals, whether that be a teddy or blankie, and my daughter Rosie's DVD player. She has to sleep with a TV on at night, and so we just roll DVDs that repeat all night long, and I know it's not how you get the best, most deepest sleep. I cannot sleep like that, but it's just kind of like her nightlight, so we take the DVD player with us everywhere. Okay. How should I? Just lay him on top of this.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah, really. It's literally raining. That was perfect timing. However, the fun thing that I want to do, I need it to not be raining. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Thankfully, the rain did not last long at all. It was just one of your typical summer evening showers, which my garden very much appreciated. We've not had many of these since then. We could use some more. But I was still able to get our car all dressed up and ready to go. It was organized, it was decorated, and I was exhausted, but running on adrenaline and excitement, and just so many things that I cannot wait to share with you in an upcoming video about some super fun and core memory making things that we did while we were there. But for now, I will leave you with this. Again, everything that I used is linked in my Amazon storefront. I hope that maybe you found some ideas. This is kind of just like my collage board, my Pinterest board, my all-in-one place diary entry for all of the different things that I found. All of these ideas were not of my own. They were things that I had found, some things that I had come up with, and just all slapped here in one place. So maybe you found some tips and tricks to try out, and if not, maybe it was, I hope that it was just a little satisfying piece of your day watching me organize. So I hope that you are having a great day wherever you are. I'm so glad that you stopped by and spent a little part of your day here with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye guys.